Hey, this is Larry Joe with Guitars and Cards. This is a guitar from my personal collection. This is an Ibanez RG370AHMZ in Blue Moon. What is it? Blue Moon Sparkle or whatever. Blue Moon Burst or whatever. This top is just fantastic. It's a real beautiful guitar. Originally I bought this guitar, well not this one, but the one that I had before, same as this, same model, from Guitar Center for a great price. And then about 3 months afterwards I realized that I had too many guitars. So I'm like, okay, I'll put this one up, and I sold it. I actually made money on it, but right after I sold it, I had severe regret. None of the other guitars I've ever had and sold did I have regret like that. It was really, really anxiety-inducing regret. Anyways, so I looked and looked and looked, and I found them on eBay, but they had them for crazy prices, like $500 or $600. I originally got that one. That was my original one that I sold for like $250 from Guitar Center, because this model is not for sale in the United States. This is a European model. In the United States, they have the 470, which has a crappy tremolo that's got the Ibanez stamp on it. Before I go into the details of all the specs, but you can find those easily. And the top is pretty much the same. It's beautiful blue-green. Obviously, I like that a lot, but I just couldn't find it for a good price without going from getting it from Japan, which would have cost too much. It wasn't going to be worth it to me. So for about a year, I looked and looked and looked, and then finally I found on eBay there was a guy selling this for, I think he wanted like $400, and I sat and watched it and watched it and watched it let it expire, because a lot of people in the United States they don't know this model, so they're like, I don't know, and they're not looking for this model. They're probably looking for the 470, like I said, instead of the 370. The 370 is superior, and I'll get to that, but a lot of people is not looking for this, so I let it expire. I let it go like 20 days or whatever. And then the guy dropped the price. You know the same stuff that you guys do on eBay too when you're looking for something. Just wait, and if nobody gets it, then you just throw them an offer. So I threw him an offer for $340. He came back with $399. I said no. And I waited another couple weeks, and then I threw another offer of $320 just to see what he would say. And he came back with $350, and I said, perfect. And I got it at that time, and it's a really cool guitar. Let me go into the specs. This is an ash body, so it's actually hurting my arm to lift it because this body is heavy. It's made of ash, you can see, just like the 470 is. It's heavy as crap. The neck is pretty good. It's a Wizard 3. But this body's heavy as crap. Anyways, it's ash, but you'll see they took the top and made it into the blue around it, and then green in the middle. And they have the white binding, or the, what is it, faded antique or whatever binding. And they have, this is the Ibanez RG370A2. This is a nice tremolo system. This, if you keep up on this thing, and adjust it when it needs it, this will serve you very well. It's not as good as a Floyd, but it's really good. I would definitely say it's better than a Floyd Rose Special by a billion times. One distinguishing thing about this tremolo system, it can come with or without the ZPC, I think is what it is, 2 springs. Okay, now instead of adjusting, you're pulling this whole plate off for your tremolo cavity, and then sitting there adjusting the tremolo springs, what you do is there's a little knob. You see the little knob? And it's got a plus here and a negative here. So you adjust the tension to go more or less on the bridge and lift the bridge up or take it down, but I like it really close. And as long as you get enough or decent string height, then that'll work for you. But it's a lot easier, like I said, than taking the cover off completely. And with these, they come with different little pieces that you can change this out or change the springs and get the noiseless springs. Anyways, this system is really cool how they did it. You can see it's obviously a maple neck with a maple fingerboard. It's actually two pieces, you can see it. It's got the, I think they're Gato, but they're not stamped. Tuning keys are pretty good. This is made in Indonesia. Here, let me show it to you like this. You can see where it says RG370AHMZ, and it starts with 2017, so I is Indonesia, 17 is the model year. This is a very nice guitar. Like I said, that sucker's heavy, man. For a Strat killer or Super Strat, whatever you want to call this, it's heavy as crap. Never did I have a guitar that's shaped like this, that's as heavy as this. But it's pretty cool. It originally came with quantum pickups. If you'll see, there's not quantum pickups in there. It came with the quantum, what is it, quantum 2 and quantum 1. And obviously, I put in EMGs. 81X model. The truth, I couldn't find an EMG 81 when I bought this for a good price, so I saw an X, so I'm like, you know what? Everybody says it's better, but since I had it, I don't see too much difference. And then you got an 81 here, and you're probably seeing this, and you're like, wait a second, is that EMGs? How come it has poles on it? 6 poles on it. That's because I just left it there, just for aesthetics. In fact, this was originally a 5-way switch. I made it into a 3-way switch. The bottom position's the bridge, the middle is the bridge and neck, which bypasses this completely. This is just because I don't want to leave an open spot. And I don't want to, be honest, I don't want to pay the single coil just to have a single coil EMG there. It makes no sense for me. And then you got the EMG 81, which I got for a good price on that one. Anyways, it's a beautiful guitar. Another feature about some of these newer Ibanez's, if you'll see right where the truss rod adjustment is, it's got that little thing that lets you open the door for it, and you can adjust the truss rod easily without unscrewing anything. There, it gives you a truss rod access right there. And that's pretty cool, I like that. And yeah, it's my personal collection. Since I gave it up one time, I'm not going to give it up again. This is always going to stay into my personal collection. Let me run through it a little bit, let you hear it a little bit. I got the X EMG 81. I don't know if it's better, like I said. I don't know, some people say it's amazingly great, so much better than the 81. To me, it sounds maybe a little less, but it still sounds pretty good. It's got the 81 sound that I'm always looking for, so I don't think you can beat that. So the tremolo system is pretty good. Sounds a little bit sparkly, I think, more than a normal 81, but the tone's there for any kind of rhythm stuff. But it just sounds sparkly. Let's put that sparkly to the test. We'll kick off the distortion. I have my Bugera 333 XL. Maybe I'll do a video on that sometime, but it's going into the clean channel. Some people say that this is very similar to the Joe Satriani PV. I don't know, I've never played that, which is sort of like made. It's got the 3 channels the same way. You got the crunch, lead, and clean. But since I'm coming through this little Gataria Cube Baby, it's adding something into it, as you can hear. So yeah, as soon as I click this other switch, it'll go to the clean channel and add some delay and stuff. So let's see what this sounds like. Kick down the volume and tone a little. Well, I think it sounds pretty good. Let's go to the middle position. The 81X and the 85. Here's that brightness. Now let's go to that 81 neck position. Oh, if I didn't say it, this is an Ibanez Ibanez Wizard 3 neck, which, I don't know, some people say it's similar to the original Wizard. It's not. I've had the 1990, and 89 Ibanez's that had the Wizard original neck, and it's like, feels really good, but you know, I sold those guitars, so I don't have any anymore, but this is pretty good. It's not bad. It doesn't have that painful feel like some of my other reviews, like the one, the Harley Benton Explorer. Now that hurt every time I played it, but this, cleans up pretty nice, I think. And the guitar plays great, and it's a beautiful guitar. I won't be selling or changing this at all unless I have no choice. Like I always say, this is a personal collection for a reason. I had it, sold it, lamented the feeling of losing it, like some guys do, but this is the only one that I really felt bad about giving up. It really bothered me that I gave it. But I got it back, and I put EMGs into it, and it sounds pretty good. Plays great. Tremolo system and the springs were really great. Yeah, I think this is a beautiful guitar. If you can find one, these are great. Like I said, the 470, which is the ones released in the United States, has the Ibanez stamp. It says Ibanez right here. Stay away from that if you can, unless you're going crazy for this color. I understand, but that tremolo system is absolute garbage. I played it. Look at it online. It's called the Floyd Rose system or whatever they call it. It's got an Ibanez stamp. That is not a good tremolo system. That's a piece of garbage tremolo system. It's going to fail you, and it's not going to keep. You saw how I was with this thing, and it's still in tune. I believe it's in tune. Sounds pretty good. Anyways, if you see that Ibanez, stay away from it. Don't buy it. Even if it looks beautiful like this, stay away. I'm telling you, you're not going to like that guitar. You're going to sit in there, or maybe you put a block in the back of it and never use it as a tremolo system, and you're great playing the guitar. It feels good and everything's great. You just don't need a tremolo system. You can do that too. But if you're going to use a tremolo system, don't get the one that says Ibanez. I'm telling you. Read the forums. You're gonna freaking hate it. I'll say my spiel. I'm Larry Joe, obviously. If you like what you see, maybe subscribe if you want. Please leave a comment. I do everything in my power to answer every single comment, especially if it's asking something that I definitely know. That's an easy thing, you know. That's real easy. So leave a comment, please. Like I said, like it if you like it, or subscribe. I'm not going to beg you for your subscription. I'll be happy if you did. That way you can see more content as I put it out there. And leave a comment saying what it is, you know, what you want to see. The last thing I want to say is, one thing I've been trying to do, I don't know how to say this correctly. I've been trying to assist the guitar community, right? If on YouTube, and lately since I'm posting more, I keep seeing them. I'll see a YouTuber that doesn't have very many subscribers and only a couple videos. I always try to put a like on it because they're trying to get content out there, and maybe in the future they can help you out like this. Subscribe if you like what they do, because I do. I will subscribe if I like what they're doing, and I will definitely say, hey man, keep going. Hey man, do this. Maybe it'll help a little bit, you know. But if you see someone, give them a like. You know, be nice. You don't even have to give me a like on this, because I got some dislikes. I'm not sure how, but you know, whatever. It's all good. But if you see one come up and he doesn't have very many subscribers, help him out. You know, that's all I say. You know, just give a little bit of love. You know, there's not enough in this world as it is. We all know that there's not enough kindness, and for whatever reason, since I've been playing guitar, especially when I started playing guitar, there was a ton of negativity and just jerks thinking that they were amazing, and then they end up doing nothing. You know, just jerks. So just be kind. Just be kind to each other when you're playing. And like I said, when that little guy pops up and you're like, ugh, his lighting's off or something like that, leave a like. Or, you know what, give him some advice. It's not a bad thing. Anyways, that's the end of my spiel. My next review, I'm going to review this beautiful V that I got here. I'll probably make it in a couple minutes, actually, when I'm finished with this, but I'll play it out. And thanks for viewing this. I really appreciate it. It's been 20 minutes of me talking and playing. If you can cut through the 20 minutes, it might be worth it to you. Anyways, thank you so much for your time, and have a good night. kick back to the metal.